Welcome back to the arcade, everyone. My name's Ace here. I wanted to start this morning with, basically a new series. I wanted to kick off a new game series, but I actually been slacking what was Monday, Tuesday with I basically like YouTube responsibilities, right? Like I originally wanted to put out a video on both of those days. That wasn't the case. I want to say it wasn't because I was like really busy, but I really wasn't yesterday. What I did do was take a break from the grind of other games. On Monday, I had my interview slash training day, first training day of the job that I was lucky enough to get, and bless everything out there that I was actually able to get a pretty decent job. I start today, so right now it's like 9 in the morning, and trying to put this video out before I leave for work so that I don't go another day without updating anything, right? And what you saw me doing there was basically me just checking the results of the first battle I had this morning with my T95, which was really shit. I wanted to, I recorded this gameplay, nothing special, spoiler alerts, like, we're not gonna see any, like, 10v1s, we're not gonna see any, like, weird, ridiculous final end shots. If anything, it's 2 battles, so we're gonna start off with the T95 here, and then we're gonna move on to my 60 TP. Both battles, however, I was top of the team, so, experience earned and damage dealt. I do personally think that achieving that is not as awesome, my opinion. Like, I don't know. I think like a lot of people can be top of the team in experience and damage, especially when you're like top tier, right? Like that's your expectancy. So throughout this battle, I was thinking that to myself. I was like, oh man, if I don't reach at least the top 3, or in this case, if I'm not top 4, because technically I'm competing against 3 other top tier tanks. So it's like, if I'm not top 4, then the results of this battle, if they go south, then we're definitely not going, like, I kind of take responsibility for that kind of behavior. Sorry, kind of result. Anyway, the point of the video today is it's not necessarily to show anything special, but I just wanted to talk about a few things that have been going on, some plans I have. Also appreciating that really long range shot there. I find it that I really love this thing, right? I don't know why it's taking me forever to grind to it. The T95 has actually been out in the game for a very long time. It's been out for almost a decade. And it has been probably more, I don't know. Don't quote me necessarily on that. I do get the time wrongs and world things. I've been playing this game for years, but there are a lot of times that I forget many of the old patches and differences that used to be in the tanks. Certainly a fun tank to play. It was actually a very fun line to get up to. I did not dislike any of the tanks that I was grinding my way through. I did, however, not go through the single, like, to the non-turreted TD line, right? We went through what I went through. What was the Hellcat, right? Well, the T67 Hellcat. Then I got myself up to, I believe it's a T25 too. Or just the T25, whichever version has the turret. I got up to the turret to the T25 turreted tank. And that tank is actually not that bad. Although a lot of people are like, oh, it's an under tier. It's basically, like, I feel like if it was a tier 6, it would be super broken. It's definitely not the best tier 7 TD, but it's not the worst. I mean, I had a lot of fun with that tank. There were some good moments. It was not immobile, so it wasn't like it was drag-ass slow. So I did enjoy it. Now what you see me doing here is, I don't know what, I think it's just the fact that I was like, second battle, I was kind of cheesed about the first battle being a loss. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm a T95. I got this. I'm just gonna, I just gotta boom my way through. And you can see that that T71 there was not expecting me to be so aggressive, because he stops instead of like continuing, like instead of doing any sort of evasive maneuver there. He just goes and stops and then tries to panic shoot me, which I thought was really hilarious. Now I'm trying to decide if I should shoot the Tiger here on my side and give these tanks my flank. I decide, you know what, why not? I did have APCR loaded, but I was like, whatever. I think I can turn fast enough. Yep. See, I was like, I'll turn fast enough to where I can avoid the shell from the next thing. Now here, I tunnel vision. Right? I tunnel vision hard, because if I was smart, I should have just backed off. I should have backed off, gone back, realized that the King Tiger died, but I was like, oh, it's just the King Tiger. I still have the Emil, I still have the Standard, I still have the IS behind me. If they push with me, they should be able to, you know, to hit the tanks that are sniping me from really far away. So it's like, I'll just put pressure on these heavies. If these heavies can't move around the corner, then they won't be able to attack the guys that are... Now, I didn't see this as the battle was going on, because I was tunnel visioning, right? I get lit on fire because I carry two repair kits in this tank instead of one. Now, I noticed the Standard B is going around, you know, trying to get shots from behind them, and then the Emil starts doing the same, and the IS is not helping me, and now that I'm dead, I can actually see that. So I noticed, I was like, oh my god, I made a really bad play there. This game is going to be a loss, as we find out after the 60 TP battle. It's going to be a loss, and I honestly feel very cheesed about it, because if I had just gone back, held my ground a little bit better, like baited the heavies into coming towards me instead of being so aggressive, because the Yak Tiger was out in the background, and that thing has like German TDs have an insane amount of penetration. So my armor wasn't going to hold nearly as good. I mean, I was hoping it was, because like long range, you know, but whatever. I didn't notice, actually, now that I'm looking at the replay and like we're going over this well, the recording, I didn't actually pay attention to see if I was getting smacked with APCR, but I believe I wasn't. I think the Yak Tiger was just penetrating me with standard penetration. Anyway, bad play of mine, and that actually cost me the game, because I wanted to, I don't know, I got like, just the blood flew into my brain, and I was like, let's go! We got this! So yeah, there's that. As I'm recording this, by the way, you can kind of notice that the frames are very low. I actually play on low graphics, some, well, custom graphics, right? I raised some of the graphics to medium to not make the immersion be so wonky, and there is a definite lag in between waiting. Queue times are also very up there, you know. Here we go into another top tier battle, because obviously I'm playing at tier 10, the 60 TP. It's half and half, I guess, which is not bad. It might as well just be at like a tier 10 battle, because a lot of the tanks in this game here are just as good as their tier 10s leading up, if not some of them, if not better. In the case of, I would say, for example, in the case of the E75, I do personally think the E75 is a lot better than the E100. And you're going to see me not struggle, just be really bad at hitting the E75 on the enemy team. I don't, like, maybe it's just because it's morning time and I was rushing to get something out there for you guys, and I just, I don't know, like I was playing bad at the beginning of this match. That E75 there notices that we're leaving the valley basically, you know, uncontested. It's really not gonna matter, to be honest. Like, his position being in the valley is not gonna matter. That's why I tell him. You see me typing in chat that there's 3 artillery and they have really, really hard hitting TDs there. So going valley would be really suicidal. If not suicidal, like, I assume all their tanks are also like, oh my god, 3 arties, let's go to the city. Really bad driving on my part there. assume that the enemies think so exactly the same thing, which they won't, but you know, assume that they did, and they all rush to the city, and they all try to contest, like just the grounds here where we're heading. Even then, it's not such a bad idea to have all of your team in the city as well, because that E75 over there is just going to not really be that good or much benefit. Yeah, sure, it'll stop or hold back a push if they are going that way. But if the enemy team decides they want to all push valley and they start rushing towards the valley, what good is just the one E75 and the 263 in the background they're going to do, right? They're going to get overwhelmed, and then it's going to be our job to push in the city. Which I think we're going to, we do that a little bit. And here's the E75, and you're going to see me. There goes the first battle. I shoot the upper glacis 3 times. You see me there loading heat. Because I got annoyed that I'm playing bad. I got annoyed that I'm playing bad, so I'm like, oh no, I gotta load the goal. And now I aim at the lower glacis. I get a hit there from the VK. I moved a little bit too forward to try to get a shot on that lower glacis. And you see me doing this, you're gonna see me bounce there. I was going to originally hit the side. I could have hit the turret, but instead, nope. I hit the upper glacis again. Yeah, call me bad, whatever. I was getting frustrated because of that last match and how I played bad, and I'm here doing the same thing again. So anyway, I was playing on Monday. I didn't actually really do a lot on Monday. I went to my job. When I came back, I was playing arcade with my guildmates, and we were attempting to get the very first Kraken kill of the server, which was a failure. I mean, kinda. We ended up getting interrupted by the opposing factions, and then the pirates joined in. So we were basically starting to get outnumbered. Our ships were burning, and they were going down. And in all of this, I was recording the game, right? Like what was going on, and some people were streaming it. Personally, I think that if you're trying to achieve achievements of that kind of level in a game like Arcade, I think you kind of hinder your faction by streaming it, even if it has the delay, even if it has no sound, even if whatever, if you're not gonna have sound, if you're not gonna have all the moments going on, and who's participating on it, and who's doing what, why stream it in the first place? You know what I mean? Why even bother to stream? Just wait, pre-record it, like record it on, as it's going on, and then once it's done, make it into a YouTube video or show the recording live after that. Yeah, it'll be a recording, but at that moment you don't have people going onto your stream. And then not just that, but there was a bunch of people announcing it on Shout chat, so like the whole nation could see it. So yeah, I feel like that is, of course, like a part of the game, right? Like that is definitely a big thing that Arcade is all about, right? You wanna have people that are spying. You wanna have people that are trying to sabotage your achievements, and that's what makes those achievements a lot more valuable. And I agree. But I don't know. I was a little bit annoyed because also personal reasons. So on Monday, since I went to my interview, I thought I wasn't going to be able to participate in the event. I was. We didn't get to kill. We're going to do it again on Monday, but I'm going to be working now, so I'm going to miss the events because they start from 7, around 7 p.m. Eastern, which is my time. So I'm going to miss the game, and obviously the achievements, unless they do stuff on the weekends. I don't really see myself being part of any major arcade servers for for Runner, which is my server. I don't see any server achievements that I would be part of, which is disappointing and sad, and it did annoy me, but whatever. Then yesterday, on Tuesday, I actually had a ton of fun because my girlfriend and I are starting to play Stardew Valley, and I have plans to upload our gameplay, well, it's actually going to be more from my own, just from my perspective, and occasionally her joining in to the areas where I am. But I want to do something a little different, so I want to kind of because we kind of played through the episodes a little, so that's why I'm not uploading a Stardew Valley video just yet. But I will soon. And I had a lot of fun, honestly. That's why yesterday I didn't put out a video. I haven't had this much fun doing an activity with her in a while. We played a ton of Uno, mobile Uno in the morning, so that was really great. And I hope that I will be able to find a schedule and see how I can get comfortable between my job and making more YouTube videos like this. I think Willow Tank's videos are definitely going to start coming up a lot more because I like them. They're quick to do, and you guys get to hear some information about what's going on in my life. So I don't know if you care about that, but it's just something that I kind of like talking. So maybe just leave it out there for anyone that finds it interesting. And if you guys like these battles, which I hope you did, remember you can subscribe or you can just give me some feedback. That's been everything for today, guys. Peace.